Brian Norman Jr. and Quinton Randall. The fight at welterweight will be this weekend. It's two up-and-coming fighters. Quinton Randall's a late bloomer. He's a guy who's been in there with tough opponents, up-and-coming guys, both of them. Brian Norman had Perez, was a good opponent for him the last time he was out. This is a very big proven fight for them. Career difference maker. Really, they got to put a lot on the line right now. They're both growing. But Randall's in a position where he's just trying to really move up fast. And like I said, he started late, so he doesn't really have any patience of waiting on the next big fight. This is kind of his big fight right now. Every fight to him is a big fight. Also, Brian Norman, he doesn't have much differences, much choice as far as trying to make a big splash right now. He has a lot of different things he's doing. One thing I know that he's trying to do is basically trying to carve a name out for himself. He's been with Top Rank a couple of fights now. He's getting himself ingrained with the brand and the things that's going on. But this is a huge fight, man. I'm like, I had to think about it. I seen it at the press conference. I didn't even know this fight was gonna be on the card. I don't even know why I even overlooked this, because I knew the fight was coming up soon. I just didn't realize that it was on this card. I was looking at so much other things, but this is definitely a huge fight. I expect it to be fireworks. Them guys, they going for the KO. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a discussion. Somebody's going for a knockout. I don't know who it'll be, but they're gonna go for it. Will it be a long fight? I don't know. I don't know if it'll be a long fight. You know what I'm saying? They haven't had many fights outside of 8 rounds between the both of them. Not too many. So this will be a hard fight, man. Definitely gonna be tough. I noticed a few things that I've seen. If I was to pick out any weaknesses, I would say, just off the top of my head, when Brian Norman is in the inside fighting, usually when he is defending the inside, when a guy's basically countering or attacking, when they're toe-to-toe, he usually kind of drops his left hand just slightly below his chin. So if a guy want to throw a right hook or something like that, he can land it pretty good. So I would say that's the only thing that I would probably watch out for as far as the mistakes he's making that I've seen, as far as that can get him knocked out. Got to pick that guard up on the left hand. But with Quinton Randall, I would say the jab, man. The jab, Brian Norman's jab is basically gonna be his weakness. I don't think he's ran into somebody with an excellent jab. You know what I'm saying? So I think Brian Norman, he has a very good jab. So I feel like that'll give Randall issues as far as coming in, because Brian Norman gonna be disciplined with the jab first to set up everything. But it should be an excellent fight, man. They both have some even though Randall doesn't have a lot of knockout, different things like that, he has some power. Also, Brian Norman has power too, a lot of knockouts. I feel like he's growing in each fight. If I had to choose right now, I don't know. I was gonna roll with Randall at first, but I don't know, man. I was thinking of Brian Norman's jab, but I feel like attack by Randall will be the right combination, but I don't know if it'll be enough for him to get rid of Brian Norman with the jab. That jab sets up everything in the fight, so who knows? But right now, with Brian Norman being someone who can establish all that inside the ring, the distance and mobility around the ring, I feel like they'll give Randall some problems, but Randall has a little more experience as far as with some tougher guys. I would say not. I wouldn't say no tougher guys. I wouldn't say that. I would say he has a little more experience as far as I don't know. He's been in a lot more exchanges if I've seen in the fight. A lot of people don't really want to exchange with Brian Norman. I feel I would give him the edge as far as in that. He has a lot more exchange experience. That comes in handy, man. Sometimes late in the fight when you think a guy's down, that can help him make it through the 10-round fight, 12-round fight. Having experience in exchanges, that's a big deal, especially to me when I'm knowing certain fighters. They're going against probably somebody a little more younger. That's definitely a big deal. But I feel like it's gonna be a good fight, man. Very good fight. Brian Norman out to prove himself. If I had to choose someone right now, though, I have to go with Brian Norman just because I know the jab gonna be there, and that can dictate the whole fight basically. So, especially with the way he's throwing it. He's throwing it almost as like it could be almost like a turn into a power punch later on in the fight. It's kind of what sort of what Benavidez does. Benavidez jab it's ridiculous. He has a very hard jab. Brian Norman's the same way. Brian Norman Jr. He's the same way. He's very good at what he does. Defense, it just has to be on point with Randall. Randall's coming to he's not coming to lose, man. Like I'm saying, if he can get a knockout or whatever he can try to do, he's very dangerous, but very dangerous. But I just feel like Brian Norman Jr. with the jab will be able to do an excellent job in this fight. I don't know if things will change between now and then on my thoughts or predictions. I might think back, watch some tape, see what's going on. But as of right now, that's all I see right now I can come up with, honestly. But that's all I got, though. Like and subscribe.